Radio for the North East.
Now, people in a North-East Tower Block have told BBC Newcastle they're living on edge following the Grenfell fire, which killed 71 people in the summer, and their worries have been compounded after a fire broke out in a rubbish disposal chute this week, leaving 9 floors smoke-logged.
Well, the incident happened at Crudders Park House in Newcastle's West End. It's a very imposing 20-storey tower. I'm sure you've seen it. Martin Emerson reports for you.
Crudders Park House towers above the West End of Newcastle and has imposing views along the River Tyne. It's 20 storeys high. Diane Tate lives on the 16th floor and she explains how the drama unfolded a few days ago.
Someone was hammering on all the doors, one of the neighbours, saying there's a fire, get out, and obviously your first thought is to panic, and I had the bairn in bed, so I went and tried to wake her, and then I calmed myself down. I phoned the fire brigade and I said, what's happening? They told us to stay put. Obviously, there was more people coming hammering at the door, and I was getting panicky. They couldn't. When I phoned the fire brigade the second time, I was asking where the fire was, and they said they didn't know, which made it all the more scary. So it was quite a frightening couple of hours.
Yeah. So you're on the 16th floor. Apparently, the fire started in a bin chute on the 14th floor, but the smoke gradually started to spread up here. Yeah,
I could smell it as soon as I opened my door. Looking through my spy hole, and I seen like the firemen on my floor with all the breathing apparatus. So it was like, that makes you worry more. You think, well, there's something serious going on.
Diane's friends are Carol Richards and Craig Ryrie. They live on the 17th floor, and the smoke reached their apartment as well.
It was that thick I couldn't even see me neighbour's front door. She opened her door and I heard she had the kids there, her grandkids. I says, is your flat on fire? And she goes, no, it's not mine, shut your door, it's a bin chutes, because it was bellowing from there, and obviously it seeped in through my closed front door and set my smoke alarm off. But I mean, I'm asthmatic to start with, and Craig, he's got COPD, and literally he had to go into the balcony with the window wide open, to breathe, so it was panicky.
How is the smoke getting up, Craig? Do you think it was coming up through the bin chutes?
Yeah, because it causes like a vortex. Some days when you open a bin chute to throw rubbish down, it actually blows back in your face.
I would imagine your fears are magnified by, of course, what happened at Grenfell in the summer and the terrible situation there.
Well, that's it. I mean, feel sorry for all the people down there. And when you see something like that, and you see smoke outside your front door, you automatically think, what the heck is going on?
Between them, the residents feel there was a lack of communication on the evening about what was going on.
We should have been informed straight away by YHN, because we've got like intercom system. They should have said there is a fire in the block, it's under control, or even the fire brigade just shouting out things are okay, because we just didn't know what was going on.
We used to have, up until a couple of years ago, concierge downstairs in the proper office all the time. Now we don't have any concierge at all. If they had been here, maybe they would have enlightened the situation better. Plus, I think as well, sprinklers, not inside the flats, because if they go off accidentally, it's going to ruin everything, but sprinklers in the communal hallways and down the fire stairs, that would be a good idea.
Well, the flats are owned by Your Homes Newcastle. Their managing director, Tina Drury, told us at BBC Newcastle she understands the residents' concerns.
I absolutely understand. It must have been an awful time for them, an awful ordeal. And, nobody's forgotten what happened at Grenfell, and that will still be on their minds as it is on our minds. I understand what they're saying about the concierge. We did used to have a concierge that was in a lodge within the blocks, and that service was changed some years ago. But what I can say is the concierge staff that used to be in the lodge was still on site that evening. So when the alarms were activated and it came through to our inquiry centre, our concierge staff were deployed and were out on the scene. We have always had a policy of, if in doubt, get out. That's always been our policy within our high-rise flats. I think because of Grenfell and because of what's been said as a result of that, people are now confused about, do they stay in their properties or do they get out? So we've been visiting residents all day yesterday and the day before to reassure them, to talk to them about what to do in these situations.
So the word is, don't stay there, go.
The word is, if in doubt, get out.
That's Tina Drury from Your Homes Newcastle talking to BBC Newcastle's Martin Emerson.
Coming up is your 10-2 teaser. Stick around. 10-2 teaser. Stick around for that.
Friday's headlines. Residents in a Newcastle Tower Block say they've been living on edge since the Grenfell Tower fire in London this summer. We'll find out more later about the